There it is. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody is having a great Monday. Great to see you all. Please feel free to say hello in chat if you are here. We will be with you shortly. But we are here for Magic Monday once again, as we have been doing. We are going to be continuing our premium Kaldheim drafts. And then doing more and more and never ending until the next set comes out. And that's not totally true. We'll do other things in between if other things come up. But
yeah, and we'll see what shows up on this site. Maybe interesting things will pop up all over the place. Who knows?
Exactly. So please, actually I should say, for those of you who may not know who we are, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are Geek for All. As I said, we are here playing MTG Arena. Hopefully everybody's having a great Monday night. We can give a quick reminder of the deck that we are playing from last week.
Yeah.
And by
I don't remember it.
I was just going to say, by give a reminder, I mean give a reminder to me.
Yeah, we're reminding the viewers about our deck.
All right, so we have 1 snow-covered island, 2 snow-covered mountains, 2 snow-covered forests, a highland forest, which is a snowland as well. So we've got a lot of cool stuff here. We have Marit of the Frost, Svella, Icehide Troll, Glittering Frost, Boreal Outrider. We've got a nice snow deck going on, and a little bit of blue for Marit. So Svella, Sculptor of Winter, and the 1 snow-covered island are what we are using to... Oh, and the Bark Channel and Tide Channel pathway to play our Marit of the Frost. So that's pretty cool. It does mean that if we get this early, we have to play it as blue, because we don't know if we're going to get like Svella activations and things like that, or the Snow-Covered Island Sculptor of Winter combo. So just something to be aware of, which is why you check on the deck after some time off.
You do.
All right. So I'm ready to get started, if you are.
Okay, so we're at 1 win and 2 losses already with the stack.
Correct. Okay. So this may be a short one, or it may be one that like takes some time. Who the hell knows? We will find out right now against Benba.
Oh, okay.
You may notice Amy and I may or may not have been doing some things. Actually, this is probably fine. Yeah, this is 3 and this is 4. We just hope we draw a snow and or a mountain, or preferably a snow-covered mountain. But anyway, Amy and I have been doing some drafts maybe off stream. I know, scandalous. How dare we? But our limited rank is up.
Yes.
So there's
We're
that
at
as well.
Platinum
Tier
3?
Correct. I believe that is correct.
Or at the very last tick of Platinum Tier 4?
No, I think we're still at we're tier 3 now,
Okay.
which is pretty nice. It's literally the highest we've ever been.
Yeah.
In terms of our rank on Arena. So that's cool. Benba is making some choices or not being there. Thank God we were not trying to stream this on Friday night.
Yes. Oh, dear Lord.
Because God knows we tried to play this Friday night and...
What a nightmare.
Boy. Yeah, that was some terrible, terrible stuff. So Arena was having some issues. I don't know if... hopefully none of you had to struggle through that.
It kept saying server error.
Yeah, they
Kicking
ended up...
you out of games.
They ended up just releasing a patch or whatever you want to call it, like an update for it. And we were super grateful that on Fridays, by the way, if you're unaware, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, we stream video game stuff instead. Now, the other thing that I am noticing, and it's, hey, look, it might just be a slow night, or it might be we went through daylight savings time. And I forgot to mention that on our Friday stream because I forgot that it was coming up this weekend.
Other countries don't do that.
Correct. So
Damn, I forgot about that.
I just didn't remember that it was coming up at all because every piece of, internet connected electronic equipment that has a clock on it does that automatically.
Changes it. I didn't remember either because the clocks in the kitchen hadn't been changed. And so I was like working on things in the kitchen and thinking we had all this time before streaming tonight. And I was wrong.
Yeah. But hey, as a reminder, please don't forget to ring that bell. We do say it because it helps us out, but also if you ring the bell, oh, Jesus, this is weird as hell. If you ring the bell, it does help us out in terms of making sure that you all know when we go live for a stream or when a new video comes out. So I say it helps us out. It really helps you out. If you enjoy the things that we do, which of course we hope you do, that will be a great way for you to keep in touch and make sure that if something weird happens, like we completely forget that daylight savings time is a thing because screw us, I guess.
Screw the United States and the fact that it does it.
Well, I was going to say, there's a lot of discussions that could be had about that. People are welcome to leave their opinions in the comments or in chat, but we'll, just say that it kind of sucks. Yeah. And I know...
There's kind of no point in complaining about it because it just is what it is.
Correct. But hopefully it means that, at least here in the northeast of the U.S., that some warmer weather is coming. Although not too warm. I prefer the cold, personally. Sure, you're going to deal 2 and we gain 2. I get it. Or you gain 2, I mean. And that's fine. Stop asking me. Why are you letting me tap this to untap a snowland? Oh, because they have snowlands? That's stupid. Okay, so they have an Axgard Braggart. Could we draw a land? That's not a land. Why? Okay, I mean, I guess we could play this Ice Hide Troll, but it's a 2/3, so that's not really that helpful. We could play the other Sculptor. I think we just foretell this. Sure, we'll foretell that. If the Braggart attacks, we have to double block it, which is super frustrating. Oh, red. So they're 3 colors. They're Mardu. And they just got the red mana. And our deck is not being very cooperative. Clarion Spirit. That's bad, by the way, if anyone was curious. It's quite bad.
Oh, boy. Well,
they have 3 mana left, so if they want to make a spirit this turn, they can't profitably attack with the Braggart. It does look like they're looking at their hand, so maybe they're going to play something and then not attack? That would be cool. Okay, or they definitely attack. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to try... We're going to have to try this double block. It really sucks, and I hate it, but... Because it's just such blowout potential. Yep. There it is. Second spell, Kaya's Onslaught. First strike damage kills both of our creatures. Their creature does not die in the process. Nothing we can do about that. And we still don't draw a land. Can we play Yorn? We can actually play Yorn. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's something. We sure don't have any snow permanents, though. This game is going to go very quickly.
Okay, so Sculptor of Winter doesn't count as a snow permanent.
I mean, it does.
Okay.
We just don't have any on the field, was my implication. But yeah. Yeah, we could untap the Sculptor of Winters, but they wouldn't be tapped. Because you tap them to untap a snowland, and we have forests on the field. So, yes, Yorn plus Sculptor of Winter plus Snowlands is amazing. Because you just play stuff early, tap the Sculptor to untap your Snowlands, and then, play more things, and yeah, it's a whole thing. Yep, the Braggart gets bigger, so we can't block the Flyer either. We just take 5 and go to 11, because they attacked correctly. Any land would be real cool here, deck. That's definitely not a land. I mean, a 2-3 is better than a 2-2, right?
Yeah.
We'll keep preventing them from blocking on the ground, I guess. Or attacking on the ground, excuse me. Definitely no attacks against their untapped 4-4. Do we double block again? This time I think we do, because without Pump, even with the boast ability, one of our creatures lives. So we got to try again. It's literally the only thing we can do. Let's see it. Kill the Ice Hide first. But... come on. Exiling. Okay, well, we sure are limping our way through to the end of this entire draft. Thanks, Arena.
Yeah.
It's not bad enough that we're platinum, right? So we drew Sfella. We can literally only play this card. That's it. If we don't draw a land, we automatically just have no chance. But anyway, it's not bad enough that we're platinum, so we're playing against pretty skilled players.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. But it would be 9 if they target the Braggart, or if they boast the Braggart. Five, 6, 7. So we can trade with the Story Seeker and we go to 3? Yes, because the Elderleaf Mentor can make 2 blockers. So that's what we do. Any land at all gets us Elderleaf Mentor, even if it's not a mountain. Dread Rider is a 3/7. We drew Clearing Frost. Okay.
Well, you said any land.
It's not a land.
Oh.
That is an enchant land.
Oh.
So, no, I did not get what I asked for.
Well, land is in the name.
Sure. I would say good game to our opponent, but it definitely was not a good game. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that's the end of that draft. Hey!
Thank you, Benba.
No thank you, Benba. No thank you, Arena,
Well,
either.
it wasn't
go straight to
Benba's
hell.
fault.
No, they being Arena, not Benba. It's not Benba's fault. Okay, so yeah, we went 1 and 3. That was garbage.
Yeah, you can
super
start
glad.
over.
Super glad we waited a week for that. All right, 1,500 or 10,000. I guess 1,500 gems. We'll see what we get. Come on, good stuff. Obviously, we've been doing relatively okay if we're up to platinum in the drafts that Amy and I have been doing separately. So,
You were doing the quick drafts.
Correct, because quick drafts for Theros Beyond Death until those ended, and then quick drafts for Kaldheim. So we've been, I hesitate to say we've been practicing, because drafting against bots is drastically different than drafting against humans.
Very different.
But we've been practicing the format. The cards, interactions, good cards, bad cards, etc.
Right. So hopefully we know a little bit better now, this time around, what we should be picking.
Right. So there is a Cyclone Summoner.
Wow.
which is a 7 mana 7/7. And when it enters, if we cast it from our hand, we return all permanents to their owner's hands except for giants, wizards, and lands.
It's pretty
There's
good.
a Clarion Spirit.
Wow, that one's good.
There's a Basalt Ravager.
Also good.
And there's a Feed the Serpent.
Ooh, I think it's that
And there's Herald as well.
one. Yeah.
But as besides Skull Raid is the only mono black card in the pack, I think Feed the Serpent's a pretty nice first
Yeah.
pick. Okay. Feed the Serpent. There's
Ooh,
Kaya's
Kaya's
Onslaught. In black, there's only Duskwielder, so we are going to pick a second color
Gross.
here. And between Usher of the Fallen, Kaya's Onslaught, there's Marit of the Frost as well. Story Seeker, Augury Raven's not bad. Struggle for Skemfar. So, yeah, I mean, Kaya's Onslaught.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, with black and white so far, although, of course, we're not married to those picks, Braggart is pretty damn good.
It is good.
There's Stalwart Valkyrie as well, but I
Also
think
good.
it's kind of tough. I think Braggart, though.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, let's see who we're drafting with until we get a pack. Cue Ball, Jay Leon, Gerwin the Wise Man, Jammy J, Swiper No Swiping,
Yes.
amazing, Pines, and Black Magic Woman.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Well, hello to all those drafters and good luck to them as well. We got a Bounding Gold.
Oh,
That's cool.
very
Wow,
nice.
there's a lot of blue in this pack. I mean, there's Gates of Istfell, right? This card is garbage. But there's Gates of Istfell, there's Bounding Gold, there's Behold the Multiverse, Run Ashore, Bind the Monster, Snow-Covered Island. There's also a Shimmer Drift Veil, but we're not moving towards snow right now. So it's probably just Bounding Gold, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there's Jarl, right? Which is cool,
Yeah,
but not as good
nowhere
as...
near as good.
Correct. Removal is important.
Yes. Yes. That is true.
As we just saw against the opponent that played Braggart against us, and then anytime we ever tried to block it, they used removal on one of the things. Wow. There are some great choices here.
Ooh.
So there's Draugr's Helm, which is one of the two uncommons left in the pack. The other one is Vengeful Reaper. So, black seems to be open, which is good because our first pick then is viable. So, Vengeful Reaper, Flying, Death Touch, Haste, 2/3 for 4, or for 2 and then 2 with Foretell. Draugr's Helm is 5 or 2 and then 3 when it enters to make a 4/4 Menace zombie. There's a Starnheim Courser and a Story Seeker. Do you have a particular preference?
Oh boy.
I mean, again,
The
2 black
Reaper.
uncommons. The Reaper?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's better than the helm.
Yeah.
And I think the helm's just a little. I think it's just a little complicated.
We haven't really tried it, to my recollection, but I think Vengeful Reaper is just a pretty good straightforward, like...
Yeah, it's
you know,
amazing.
Yeah. Because if we're short on land or something, like this is just 2 mana if we foretell it and then play it again. It's just 2 mana per turn, like it's 2 turns, but still. And it's Flying, Death Touch, Haste on as early as turn 3, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
Hell yes.
So that's pretty good. I'm okay with that.
Oh, Elfo's here. Hi, guys.
Hey, Elfo.
Hi.
Elfo, can you tell us, do you have daylight savings time where you are? Is that something that I should have tried to remember to tell people about? I was curious if I was messing people up by, we started the stream at our new 8 o'clock, but with daylight savings, God knows that that's not the same everywhere. So
Yeah.
Oh.
this one's a little bit... Oh, well,
The
Raise the
Draugr.
Draugr is a fine card.
I like that card.
There's also Ascent of the Worthy.
Oh.
I prefer Raise the Draugr, to be honest. I didn't like this one as much.
Yeah, we used it a couple of times and it was just okay.
If not great. Just because, we don't have the deck to, we didn't at the time that we had it have
Right.
the deck to make that work. Every time we used it, it was like, well, we'll pick one of our creatures, and then they swung in, and we were like, okay, I guess all of our creatures die now. It was, very not great. Speaking of not great, we've got Doomscar Oracle,
Okay.
and Coma's Faithful.
I don't like Coma's Faithful.
Okay, so Oracle.
I don't really like Oracle either.
I know you don't, but the only other option is Funeral Longboat.
Which
so.
I really don't like, so... Yeah.
Well, there's technically Invoke the Divine as well, but I think a creature over Invoke the Divine is kind of important.
Yeah.
So, this one?
Yeah, we can take that one.
Okay. Well, this one's cool. We get some low drop stuff in Duskwielder or Elderfang Disciple. There's also a War Horn Blast.
Yeah, I don't love the Warhorn Blast. I think it's a little expensive.
I mean, it's got Foretell for 3, but it's 2 and then 3, but still. But yeah, we could play a 1 mana 1/2 that can boast to drain them for 1, or we play a 2 mana 1/1 that when it enters, each opponent discards a card.
That one's nice.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Discard? Okay.
Oh, Elfo didn't hear our question and says Helm is pretty good, +2/+2 and Menace.
Yeah. All right, so Skull Raid or Goldmaw Champion. How are we doing creature-wise? We're 4 and 4, even split. I mean, tapping is good. Skull Raid is good.
I feel like we're passing good cards because there's not a lot of great stuff in our colors.
I don't think so. I think if it's something like really stood out, we didn't pick anything.
Well, I hope I'm wrong.
All right, Story Seeker or Duskwielder?
Did you know that black got voted the worst color in Kaldheim?
All right, so Story Seeker or Duskwielder?
Story Seeker.
I did not know that, but I did know that Feed the Serpent is a very nice pack
It's
one, pick one for us.
Very good.
We got the Duskwielder anyway. I guess because we've seen a lot of blue going around, I'll take this. Plus, it's the best card in the pack, I think.
Well, yeah.
Remaining in the pack. Dreadrider or Courser?
Courser.
Take Courser. Oh, anyway, Elfo, I apologize. So to repeat the question from before, I was just asking if you have daylight savings time where you are, because we have it here, and it was not something that I remembered to mention on any of our streams, so I was unsure. That's hilarious. I was unsure if people knew about it and or like would be surprised by the fact that to some people we started streaming an hour earlier than usual. We have a Clarion Spirit, which is a very good card.
Yes,
we
yes.
have Battlefield Raptor, which is a good card.
Very good.
Code Spell is good. Bounding Gold is good.
Yes.
So we're picking a white card. I mean, there's way down, but over these 4. So what would you like?
Clarion Spirit.
Yeah, I agree. Bye, Icebreaker Kraken. Sorry.
I mean, you can pick that one and put it in our sideboard, and then when we pivot to blue, which we're definitely going to have to do.
Yeah. Well, we've got a Snowland in our colors.
Okay.
Or a Battlefield Raptor, or an Axguard Braggart, or a Dogged Pursuit.
Snowland. That's my vote.
That one's a toss-up for me. I know that there's some black that cares about snow. I think that the Battlefield Raptor is a good one as well. There's another Feed the Serpent. We probably just take that. This cares about runes, which we don't have, so no. There's also a Kai's Onslaught, which was our... So pack 1, pick 1, pack 1, pick 2 are both in this pack for us, but I'm going to take the Feed the Serpent. It's kind of important
Yeah.
to have those. They're very good. There's another Braggart. There's a Master Scald, a Warhorn Blast, a Way Down.
Ooh.
What do we have enchantment-wise? 1. So, looks like it's another Braggart.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting passed to by Black Magic Woman.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is a great name.
Yeah.
What a great name. So cool. Although, who was the other one that... Oh, Swiper No Swiping up here. So funny. We are still the only Nissa. I feel like nobody on Arena plays Nissa. Except, shoutouts to Ashlyn Rose. I think she still does.
Yeah,
but
some people have Nitsa as their avatar.
very few.
But, like I said,
Unfortunate.
in our episode of Jar,
Yeah, which, I mean, you'll
this
have...
is not a very popular character.
Yeah. Well, Withercrown, Death Knell Berserker, Snow-Covered Swamp, Oracle, or Dreadrider. I know you love it, and to be honest, it's a great... I mean, it's worked out super well for us
Yes.
when we play it.
Yes.
Because, like, either you put it on something and that immediately dies, and so then it's just a removal spell, or you put it on something, they like, let it chip away at their life for a while, but it has 0 base power, so, you know, it makes it a lot harder for them, and then eventually they either sack it or lose or win, technically, but it at least, like, hinders them well for an extended period of time.
I think you inadvertently answered our question, Elfo. He says daily savings, like offers.
Oh, so daylight savings.
savings.
But again, like Amy said, that may answer our question.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the idea of the fact that we here in the United States, for us, it is currently 8:26 p.m., whereas I guess a week ago, this would be 7:26 p.m. because we moved ahead an hour over the weekend.
Right.
We could take the Elder Fang Disciple and try to do 2 spells a turn.
Oh.
Or we can do the Braggart or the 6-drop Dread Rider.
Well, what is this thing?
It's a land.
Oh. All right, fine. I guess the 2 is not...
It's a land that needs snow, I should have specified. Like, it's a fine card, don't get me wrong. So there's a Snow-Covered Plains, a Rune of Sustenance for lifelink, draw a card. We can put it on an equipment, blah, blah, blah. Create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures that died this turn. It's not a great card, that's why it's still here, spoilers. We could take just the land, or Demonic Gifts, or the Rune, or Invoke.
Gross. I guess the land is good.
Okay. Jarl, Village Rights, Wings.
Oh. The wings worked pretty well for us when we were practicing it, I feel like.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Jarl, I don't know. And Village Rights worked well for us too, but I feel like Jarl is the pick because that's the one that people would say is the good one.
Hey, the Battlefield Raptor came back. Taking it. Dogged Pursuit or the Priest. We have 2 snowlands, so Dogged Pursuit it is. Dusk Wielder, very nice. It's a good pickup. Way Down is fine. We have to exile a creature card from our graveyard, but I'll do it. Or I'll take it, I mean.
Berserker.
Death Knell over the 6-drop. Well, there's the 6-drop. All right, we're still not in pack 3 yet, so pack 3, give us a good on-color rare or mythic. How's that sound? How's that sound? Our curve is weird.
Yeah, well, welcome to our decks ever.
Yeah, that's fair. Brian Barrow Intruder for the sideboard. Come on, pack 3. Damn it. Well, I mean, Poison the Cup.
Yes.
It's not an good on-color rare or mythic. Tybalt's Trickery is funny. Shoutouts to, Standard. But Poison the Cup.
Oh, there's also Iron Verdict.
Mm-hmm. And Bounding Gold.
Better.
Poison the Cup is definitely better. Yep.
Okay.
All right, what else? What do you have for us, Cue Ball? Jesus.
Does that just mean that, like, that person is bald? Like,
possibly. It's possible. So there's a Batter Shield Warrior, which isn't bad. There's another Disciple, which I wouldn't want this early. There's the Iron Verdict that you wanted.
Yes.
Okay. There was a Carfell Kennelmaster, which I saw. It's 5 mana. We could make it work. I mean, look at our curve. We have no 5s, so yeah. I mean, sure. If it comes back, we'll probably take it, especially if it's like, because otherwise the Elder Fang Disciple is probably coming back out of that one. Ooh, 2 spells a turn, you say? Yeah, I mean, it's either that or Code Spell. So, yeah, I'll take this Blood Sky Berserker. Card's great. When you can get it to work, it's pretty good. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, this goes away, I think. If we have to put it back in, we can, but there's that 6-drop that we're going to just make go away for a while. We might get rid of Dogged Pursuit as well. We'll wait and think about it for a bit. Okay, there's another Feed the Serpent.
Yes.
I mean, how many unconditional exile removal spells is too many unconditional exile removal spells?
I guess 4.
I don't know about that.
I guess 5 would be too many.
All right, so there is the Stalwart Valkyrie, the Jarl, Raven Wings, I guess.
Valkyrie.
Yeah,
I think that Valkyrie is pretty good.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good. Look at how weird it is because we have the
Yeah, it's kind of annoying
the
to me.
alternate version. Yeah, me too. Blood Sky Berserker as well.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Don't get me
Right.
wrong.
When you mouse over it, it
Yeah.
looks cool, but
But when it's in that preview there and it
Yeah,
looks
it's
so
annoying.
different for no reason at all. She's like, this one's fancy when you look at it, but not when it's over here. It's like, yeah, I know, but I don't care that much about it. Jesus. Okay. Raise the Draugr, Ascent to the Worthy, Invoke the Divine. It's probably just Raise the Draugr again.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's not Divine Gambit, God knows. So yeah, Raise the Draugr's fine.
Yeah, I like that card, and we used it to pretty good effect when we were playing our other games, I feel like.
Ooh, we have 6 clerics,
Ooh.
5 elves, 4 warriors, and dwarves and berserkers. So that'll be good for Raise the Draugr. That's why I was checking,
Yeah.
because they have to share a creature type to be able to bring them back.
Oh, okay.
So, although, I mean, you can bring one thing back with it, but it's better to bring 2 things.
We had a clerics deck that had so many clerics, it was
so good.
sickening.
Super good. All right, so Grim Draugr is 3, but we need snow. There's another Valkyrie. There's a Gold Maw, or there's a 1-drop Dusk Wielder. Our 1s are very low
Okay.
compared to our 2s, 3s, and 4s, but
Yeah, we can pick Dusk Wielder. I'm okay with that.
but those are a lot, so. But that's fine. I mean, we're trying to do 2 spells, right, for Clarion Spirit and Blood Sky Berserker.
So we need a lot
Story
of low
Seeker.
drops.
Jesus, you think blue's open? I mean, to be fair, this isn't great, and I don't love this either.
Hey, I said early on that we might pivot into blue.
There was a lot of
It
blue.
didn't happen,
There was a
so-
lot of blue. I understand. Iron Verdict or Skull Raid.
Iron Verdict.
And look, I told you, Standard says what's up. People would have snapped that up if this was somehow a Standard
I
draft.
feel like I've never seen that art at all before.
Well, it's a very
Right.
good card. Don't get me wrong. I mean, none of them. I guess we take the Warhorn Blast.
Gross.
All right, we'll take the Braggart. I don't think we play it.
No.
Code Spell, though.
Yes,
Hell
that
yeah.
we played, definitely.
Hell yeah. I'm kind of upset that we only got the 1.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we'll get a second one over these next couple of picks, but
Right.
but just getting the 1 in a 2 spells a turn deck feels a little annoying. Scorn Effigy costing 0, though, on Foretell.
Okay.
Feels pretty nice. It may not make the cut, but it does cost 0. Like, you pay 2, set it aside, and then it just is a first spell for 0. That goes in the sideboard. All right, we're almost there. Look at that deck box. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is really cool looking, actually.
I am going to make you change it, but it looks really cool.
I know you are. Dread Rider, we already have one of you in the sideboard, so you can stay there. What are we gonna? Are we gonna do this again as our deck box?
No.
What about Hoggy Mouth? All right.
We can do Run Ashore.
Okay. All right. Anyway, here's our deck. We need 12 cuts.
Well, way down.
Okay.
We probably don't need 3 of the braggarts
Yeah.
because they're kind of expensive for that.
Yeah, we'll probably just take 1. We'll take out the Dogged Pursuit, like I mentioned. Yeah, with Feed the Serpent as the top of our curve, I feel happier about that.
Yeah.
Feed the Serpent, 3 Feed the Serpent, and 1 Axeguard Braggart. That seems fine. We may just take this out entirely. Interesting. Okay. Well, 7 more cuts to make.
Gross. One of the Dusk Wielders, maybe even 2 of the Dusk Wielders.
I mean, they're 1 mana. We're trying to play 2
oh
spells
yeah,
a
2
turn.
spells a turn. Fuck. All right, so
Hence
I
why,
don't know,
like,
the Disciple.
I mean, that's still 2 mana, but we could take out 1, sure. What are we looking like? 19 creatures, 11 none. It's pretty good. We take out this Gold Maw. Courser? Artifact and enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. We have 1 artifact and 2 enchantments that are both auras. So what are
Okay.
they? We have the Wither Crown,
Yeah.
so that would cost a black. This is our artifact, so it would cost 2, or it already foretells for 0 if we tap the 2. And then, Bounding Gold. So Bounding Gold would cost 2 as well. So that's not bad, I guess. Clarion Spirit's important. Those cards are important. The hell do we cut? Ugh. Yeah, exiling one card from our graveyard, like one creature from our graveyard to make this cost 2 feels very nice. Even though we have 2 Raise the Draugrs, like, it's okay to, like, oh no, we had to get rid of a Dusk Wielder, you know?
Alpha's saying maybe it's more removal than we need.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. So do we, like, I guess because we're trying to be low to the ground, we just cut 1 of the 3 Feed the Serpents?
Yeah.
Because the Iron Verdicts can be 1 mana, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
The Wither Crown is on our turn as well for 2, so that's good. Bounding Gold at 3.
He's saying cut the crown. I really like the crown.
I would cut Bounding Gold.
You would?
Yeah. I mean, again, we have to cut something.
No,
So,
I know.
like,
but
we need 4 more cuts. And so, if we're thinking of getting rid of the 2 mana aura, I would get rid of the 3 mana aura first, if we're trying to cast 2 spells a turn.
Okay.
Yeah, this foretells for 1, because it knows that it wants to be in the 2 spells deck. Maybe we do cut the Braggart. It's probably correct.
I feel like we have very little white cards left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 white cards is a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I think
9,
it just looks
10,
like there's not
11,
much
12.
left here.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're all consolidated because
Yeah.
we're low costed, right? In fact, we could probably cut another land. Do we need snow for anything? Because I already cut our other snow. So maybe I just cut the white snow because we have it for no reason at all.
Dave Mann is here.
Hey,
He's
Dave.
saying heart, make them cry with this deck.
I'm going to try.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think we ditched that as well. All right.
Okay.
How do we feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we pick one more thing?
One of the 3 Dusk Wielders.
Okay. All right. Let's try this deck if it's, like, it's either going to be super powerful or janky as hell, I feel like.
Oh, Alpha suggested the Berserker, the 2/2.
Which Berserker? The Death Knell Berserker?
Yeah.
Okay. As opposed to the Dusk Wielder, that's fair. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't really have a way of making it bigger, so sure. We'll do that. All right, let's do it.
Good thinking.
All right.
It says don't run 15 lands. I think when you cut the land, that made us 1 less than that.
Yes, it did. I kind of did that on purpose, but I guess this is what it ended up with. Okay. I mean, okay. We can make it so that we can play these 2, and then if we draw a white, this foretells for 1, this foretells for 1, and this is 1.
Yeah.
All right. If we don't draw a white, we might get punished. We can fix things up. That's a black. That's fine for now. We can fix things up if we have to after this game. We'll see. Green on that. Okay, there's the white. I mean, we still do this and foretell it. I guess we could have done that one. 2/3 flying death touch haste,
Yeah.
but that one's going to be able to get through. Jesus, they play a rare as their first card.
Jesus.
They can cast creature spells of the chosen type. What's the chosen type? Giants. From the top of their library. Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. All right, so we want to do this and foretell it. Then we want to play the Scorn Effigy and play the code spell, giving the Scorn Effigy a counter. And now it's
Nice.
a 3/4. Seems okay. 4 land, 2 snow. They have a Priest of the Haunted Edge. Sure. We have a 4th land.
Alpha says, hold the kill spell.
Yeah, the Iron Verdict, absolutely. And in fact, what we can do is... No, we can't. We just hold that, but... Wow. Okay. So we won't be able to hold the Iron Verdict this turn if we play this. But they can't block it. They have 2 snow, so 1 more snow land and they can kill this. But then we do nothing otherwise. I guess we could foretell this and keep this up. Sure, we'll do that. Pass. Scorn Effigy can't attack because they played an 0-4, which is frustrating. This can get through it, but we have to wait till next turn so that we can also have this up if we need it. Okay, they just passed through their turn. That feels nice. We'll play this. We'll play the Reaper.
Dave says, just listen for the fee-fi-fo-fum.
Basically. All right, let's attack for 2 in the air. They only have 4 land. Did they miss a land drop? I think they did. Frostbite. 3 damage because they have 3 snow permanents. Oh, they're going to be upset. I'm going to do it, too. Save our creature. It's a 3/4. They take 6. Okay. We don't have Iron Verdict this turn, but that's fine. They got their 5th land. Let's see what they do with it. We do have Raise the Draugr if they do end up killing that. Yup. Took 2 cards, though. All right. I'm okay with that. Starnheim Courser. So we play this. We...
And Raise the Draugr can get it back later, maybe.
Raise the Draugr can get what back later?
The thing they just killed.
That's what I'm saying. We can
Yeah.
get it back right now.
Oh, okay.
Take that. Go like that and set it aside. No attacks. And we pass our turn. They know we have Vengeful Reaper as one of these 2 cards, but they don't know that the Iron Verdict is the other one. They end their turn. We drew the Blood Sky Berserker.
Nice.
So we Blood Sky Berserker. Then Vengeful Reaper. There's the counters. We attack for 2 in the air again. They do not have a 3rd Snowland yet. Now that Frostpire does 2 damage to everything. But on our side, the only thing that dies is the 1/1, which we do not care about. They play a 6/6 and gain 4 life. Sure. So again, if they don't kill the code spell blocks, and then we Iron Verdict. So that feels pretty nice.
Yes.
We'll take our turn. We drew a land, which is not ideal. We can't play 2 spells this turn. So we'll just attack for 2 in the air again. It's just going to take us a little while longer to chip through here. But that's fine. I want to see that... Yeah, that's fine. I want to see that attack with the Lindworm. Pass 2 attackers. There it is. They did it. Pass 2 blockers. We block here. Go to damage. They have to take the damage first. Or do they? I guess they don't have to, but we're going to do it anyway. That's fine. Our 1/1 dies, because we knew it was going to regardless. And then before our turn, we just go like that. Perfect. 6/6 gone. We drew a Dusk Wielder, which means Starnheim Courser. Dusk Wielder. 2 spells a turn. Blood Sky Berserker is a 5/5 menace.
Hell yes.
One, two, three, four. They don't even have enough. Well, I guess if they activate Icehide Troll, they have enough power on the board. So I'll just go like that. I will wait. We could kill one of their other creatures that isn't Icehide Troll, but it's kind of not necessary right now. Now we have 4 power in the air. They can use the Priest to kill the Courser if they really want to. They could also use the Frost Pyres to kill the Courser, but that and the Duskwielder. But I don't know that that's the best use of that land, but that's just me. Plus, do they need blue? Does this make blue? It does not. So they don't have blue. Never mind. They can't use that land at all. And it needs double blue, right? Yeah. Okay. Tundra Fumarole deals 4 damage to our flyer.
What
so
the
our flyer
hell card
dies.
even is that?
That's the wrong one.
I've literally never even seen that before.
It's a snow sorcery. It deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Add a colorless to their mana pool for each snow spent to cast it, and until end of turn they don't lose that mana. It's kind of a convoluted thing, but
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I think we have to pass here. Hopefully we draw something else in addition to this Story Seeker. Even if it is a single white, we should be able to do that with playing this Plains. They play a Draugr Recruiter. That's a pretty good card.
Yes.
We drew the Iron Verdict.
Nice.
That's not nice.
Oh.
Nothing's tapped, so we can't really play 2 things. So we're just going to do that and pass. The Draugr Recruiter can get back the Lindworm. We'll just have to do the same thing again. They just don't even attack. We drew another land. Ugh. Thanks, deck. Pass.
Oh, Marcus is here.
Hey, Marcus.
It says, hey.
Happy Monday. Apologies to anybody who did not know. And Marcus, the only reason I say this after you got here is just because, I thought of it because there are now more people in chat. But apologies to anybody who was not aware of daylight savings here in the U.S. But we do follow it. We have to. It's just how that works.
Yeah.
So streams are going to be at different times because of it. That's just how it works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So still can't really. Okay. They're at 12. We're at 22. We're going nice and wide here. All right.
So sorry, Marcus, if you thought you were getting here 10 minutes early. You're actually 50 minutes late, unfortunately.
Jesus.
But that's on us because we didn't remember to mention it to people.
Well, but regardless, I think Marcus is in the U.S. I think.
Either way.
Yeah. Well, pass, I guess. Unfortunate. All right.
I'm just saying, just in case that was the situation, we apologize for it.
They have Icebind Pillar. I don't know that it even registered with me that they have that.
Oh shit.
It's fine. It basically just means that the next time that the Berserker gets 2 more counters, they just tap it in response. But we have this Iron Verdict for whatever it is that they're going to have.
We can't use it on the pillar.
No. Deal 5 damage to an attacking tapped creature. No, but we can kill the Mistwalker. Ooh, raise the Draugr. What's in our graveyard? Pegasus, Angel Cleric, Human Cleric. So yeah, we can get back our 2 clerics.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually awesome because we raise the Draugr, play the Battlefield Raptor, and then we have 2 more things that we can play next turn to do it again. So.
Oh, Marcus says he's on the East Coast too.
Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. So raise the Draugr brings them back. It's actually a second spell. No, but we want to do it with this, so we'll do that next turn. Play the Battlefield Raptor. They have perfect information, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it's fine. Do they not tap it? Let's go to combat and see if they do. I don't think they have to, right? They have 1 million blockers, but we would kill their whole board if they do. There it is.
But we now have twice their life total, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of. No attacks still, but we can foretell this. I wonder what it is. Our opponent definitely knows what it is, and I do not care. I just hope they attack with this Mistwalker. They play that. Now it taps for blue. So next turn they can use one of the Frost Pyres, We're going to play the code spell to give a counter to the battlefield raptor so that it lives. Another Mistwalker. Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, that's fine. They notably still don't have enough blue to activate its abilities, so I doubt they attack. Yeah, they can't.
I will say that was not what I expected.
All right, there's a land. Let's play Vengeful Reaper as the first card, or the first spell. Second spell is the code spell. We gain 2 life as well. And then we put a counter on the battlefield raptor so it lives through 1 activation of their Cert Land Frostpires.
Very nice.
Let's go to combat. Let's see them tap our 11/11.
I guess I just didn't imagine it should be so hard to play a Mistwalker.
We're going to attack with the Vengeful Reaper because it has Death Touch, and they can't activate their Mistwalkers, so they do not have enough power in their Mistwalkers. So we hit them for 2. It's not ideal, but it's fine. What does the Grim Jogger do again? Menace. Okay, I don't care. That's fine. They can kill 1, 2, 3, 4 of our creatures by activating... Sure. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Anyway, they can kill 4 of our creatures by activating that Surtland Frostpire, which is kind of a lot, but... Alright, so they talked about giants with the Realm Walker, because they've been seeing the top card of their library this whole time, by the way. But they have not played a giant off the top of their library once, unless it was the Mistwalkers, and I was not paying that much attention, or enough attention. We will draw a Poison the Cup. Okay, I'll foretell that. Because the nice thing is now, if we use Iron Verdict, we can use Poison the Cup, and then our 2 spell things go off.
Yeah.
They do have an activation, so let's go to combat. Let's see them tap our Bloodsky Berserker. Sure. They don't have double snow now. Oh, actually, they don't have any of it now. Interesting. So, draw a card. They can deal 2 damage to us. Sure. I will go to 24. It's not a giant. They don't have... Maybe they're waiting for the 7/6? It's the only thing I can think of. We really gotta start being able to turn sideways at some point here. This is dumb.
We're just like building up these huge walls and like not being able to do anything with them.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully we draw a spell, like a castable spell, because then we can Poison the Cup, kill, I guess, one of the Mistwalkers or the Icehide Troll or something. It's probably the Icehide Troll. Wow, really? A 3/2? Sure. So what can they do? They can give it 1 more power and menace. Yeah, they're feeling the same thing. Okay, they're going to do that to try to get something back from their graveyard. Pass 2 blockers. We block with the code spell, because it's going to die to the Surtland Frostpire anyway. They do get a creature back. It's the Lindworm. Not a surprise there.
And then we'll have 2 clerics in our graveyard again. But I think we
We
used
have-
our Draugrs.
Correct. We used both of the Raise the Draugrs, yes. Okay. Do they have any other creatures in here? Oh, the Priest. Okay. Okay. Elder Fang Disciple. They would have to discard a card. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. So we make them discard a card, then we Iron Verdict the Draugr Recruiter. They're holding a land, I assume. They ditched a Giant's Amulet.
Wow. Yeah, that's probably what they've been trying to get to this whole time, but they never had enough blue for it.
I mean, they did have enough blue. They only need 2. They definitely had enough blue. They were just using it to do other things.
Yeah, like try to play Mistwalkers, which was like too difficult for some reason.
All right, so go to combat. They tap down the Bloodsky Berserker. Resolves. They do have double snow? They do. Cool. We'll end our turn. They're going to play... So the next giant costs 2 less, sure. Pass to attackers. Ah, getting aggressive. Pass to blockers. Let's block... this way. And... Actually, does that make sense? This way. And... that way. I assume they have something here. Besides activation on the troll? I can't imagine. Do they have 2 more snow? They do, because they can just activate it in response, so I'm not going to do that. Sure. Okay, fine. Eyesight Troll's annoying. Alright, well, we killed that Grimdraugr. That feels fine, I guess. Yeah. Double snow, or quadruple snow sucks, because I can't even use the kill spell on it. Because they just activate in response. 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. Okay, so Icehide Troll's the only thing that lives on their side, and Bloodsky on our side. And I can't pump anything. Okay. That's an interesting play. I guess they can keep our Bloodsky tapped down. Why didn't... Oh, these are giants. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. We take our turn. We drew a Dusk Wielder. That's not nothing. They used their snow. They have 1 left to tap the Bloodsky, but they don't have enough for the Icehide Troll. So we play a 1-2. They don't have a lot of blue, so it's going to be harder for them to kill us, but we get to scry 2 as well. So we kill the Icehide Troll, because they don't have any more snow left, and with all the damn mana that they have open, we're not really going to get another opportunity like that to kill that Icehide Troll. So it's dead. Clarion Spirit, feed the Serpent. Yep. That's really good. Does it matter what order we draw those in? I guess we'll put the feed the Serpent first, if just in case we like have to use it before we would get the ability to play the Clarion Spirit, then feed the Serpent. So let's pass.
And we can't feed the pillar to the serpent.
Creature or planeswalker.
Damn it.
They scry 3, and then whenever they cast a spell with CMC 5 or greater, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So that may be what they're waiting on the Lindworm for, which is actually better for us, because then it gives us a chance to have Feed the Serpent ready to exile their thing on our turn after they play it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 30, so sure. Now we're at 26. Oh, they do just play the Lindworm. Interesting. Maybe they have another similar high-costed thing. Okay. We drew Feed the Serpent. Not a surprise. Like I said, I will pass for now. Go to combat. They tap our thing. Resolves. Definitely no attacks. We end our turn. If I have to Feed the Serpent, I will. But I don't want to, because we can Clarion Spirit, Feed the Serpent, get a 1/1, exile the Lindworm. I'm willing to take 6 damage while at 26 for that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not ideal. Could be more if they activate on Mistwalkers. They don't. Okay. 2 cards in hand. They haven't played that 5-drop yet. There it is. Okay. Draw 2, discard 1. Discard Behold the Multiverse? Wow.
Jeez.
Okay. I guess draw 2, discard 1 is better to you than scry 2, draw 2, which seems like an odd decision, but
yeah,
whatever. Okay. So, Clarion Spirit first. Feed the Serpent on what? The Dread Rider? What do they have to do? Exile a creature from their graveyard? How many creatures do they have in their graveyard? A lot now. 1, 2, 3. It's 4.
Jesus.
It's 4. What do we feed to the damn serpent? That's annoying. Sure. I don't know if that's correct or not. I really don't. I don't know if it should have been the Dread Rider because that represents eventuality even if we have blockers. I just have no idea. We go to combat, they tap. I have no way of getting rid of that Icebind Pillar, so we'll never be able to use this Bloodsky Berserker for the rest of the game, which is unfortunate. Okay, Priest of the Haunted Edge can kill our Clarion Spirit next turn. One, two, three, four, five, 6. If we block this way, I guess. Yep. Okay, we go to 8. Yeah, Icebind Pillar won then this game. That's really annoying. It's a great card.
Yeah, it is.
Really great card.
We had it in one of the games that we played when we were playing the quick draft, and it worked well for us too.
Yeah, it's incredible. What are they waiting for? What?
Trying to see if they can still play that
Whoa!
card.
Because it doesn't have Menace? Are you just letting me attack right now? Now chump blocking? You had so much mana open. I guess you're going to chump block and then tap sack and then use the Icebind Pillar on their turn. Or they use it now, tap one of our blockers, tap the other blocker. It doesn't matter, dude. You so have this game already. Sure, whatever. All right. Anyway, that was unfortunate. So, yeah. Okay, we are back to tier 4. We were at 3, but we get kicked down to tier 4 when we lose.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that. So, sure. I mean, land was but wasn't an issue. Like, we had it eventually, but what's our split? 11 white, 13 black. I just don't know. I don't know if that person's deck was like a really good counter to ours, if ours is just that bad. I don't know. Or if it's just like super weak to Icebind Pillar, but we did not take and invoke the Divine, so
Yeah.
we have literally not a card in our deck that can stop that. That's not true. We have Bounding Gold.
All right, so we'll put that back in. Does that mean you want to take Wither Crown out?
I mean, we never drew it, but
I just mean, because when we took Bound and Gold out of the deck,
I
we
know.
left in Wither Crown.
that's fine. We can try that. We'll see how that works. All right. 0-1 going into game 2. Lemon. Okay.
Oh, good. We're playing against a lemon. So we'll definitely win.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. Okay. Well, mulligan. 1, 2, 2, and then 0, and 4? Do we ditch a land here?
The white.
The white? That's a terrible idea. We don't need double black for anything. Except, I guess this, but if we're ditching a land, we're going down to 2 land, like, we're kind of far away from this anyway. But
Yeah, so we could ditch the serpent.
I don't like that.
I don't either, but it is what it is.
All right, so turn 1 Duskwielder, turn 2 either Elderfang or Foretell on the effigy. We'll see. It depends on what we draw. They played a Snow-Covered Swamp. We have a Doomscar Oracle, so we'll play this Duskwielder early. That'll be interesting, because like if they don't play anything, then we have to decide whether or not we want to activate Duskwielder with Boast, or activate the Boast on Duskwielder, or just play, like, Foretell something. And I think it's just foretelling something, to be honest. Like, I think that activating the Duskwielder when we could foretell or play this or foretell this is like a huge waste of a turn. So, yeah, they're going to foretell something as well. Like, we get in for a free damage, and that's going to be good enough. I think we just... We'll foretell this one. And we will attack for 1. Foretelling another card. Okay. I guess they don't feel threatened by my 1/2. Can't see why. I definitely can see why. All right, so we will play the Oracle. Then we'll play the Disciple. Gain 2 life. They Frostbite something? No, they Demon Bolt something? No, it is Frostbite. Okay, sure. I mean, we still gain the life. You discard a card. It's a Carfell Kennelmaster. Are they short on land? Or is that just like the least effective thing that they have right now? Interesting. Well, Dave, I appreciate that. I hope that's the case, of course. That would be sweet. All right, so we don't care about 2 spells a turn, but we can... No, that's a cleric. Do we just do that, though? They have nothing right now. I mean, they probably just kill this then. But we can try this. Let's try that. Submit. Exile that. Play the 3/2 flyer. See them kill it with a Frostbite or something if that's what they want to try to do. We will foretell that as well. And then we can attack for 2.
That's very sweet, Dave, but...
That's exactly what I said. Yep, there's the Frostbite. Not a surprise again. Okay. But it is an Angel Warrior. It is something we can get back with Raise the Draugr. We do need to draw something that cares about 2 spells in a turn. Otherwise, we can just go to combat. Attack with both. Turgid Shadow, we each sack 2 creatures. I will activate this and drain you. Then it resolves. Then I'll play 2 more creatures. Go ahead. Alright, we are entirely out of gas. They have, well, now 3 cards. But 3 cards available to them. 2 of them, which we can guarantee are non-land. Now all 3 we know are not land. They deal 1 damage to us. We drew another land. We will absolutely attack here. We are being very aggressive. They are using another one of their Foretold cards. Good lord, this deck is crazy. Double Frostbite, Turgid Shadow, Demon Bolt. Yeah. AKA, let's just play nothing for the beginning of the game. Oh, good. Thank God.
Well, we know in our draft, nobody drafted red. Or, was it
blue?
Blue.
Blue. What are you possibly... Unbelievable! Poison the Cup? What is this deck? Okay. Well, pass, I guess. We're both top decking. They don't know it, though, because we have a land in our hand. Wow, they went straight through, huh? All right, well, pass. Oh, my God. Who draws gas first? Oh, it's us.
Ooh.
Oh, it's us. Okay, so we can get... Oh, they have one card left in hand? Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we do that. Discard that last card, please. It's probably just a land, but even if it's not, it goes... Oh, shit!
Oh, shit.
Yes!
That would have been real bad if
Yes.
we had gotten to play that.
Woo! Beautiful.
Oh, damn
Elderfang Disciple, you're going to be disappointed. Where is Dave Man? Bring him back here right now. Where did that man go? That hand land is insane for us. That is a beautiful trade. You take 2, we gain 2. God, you gotta love it. Ooh, Kaya's Onslaught.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's foretell that. We're not using it now.
No.
There's no reason to. We can do it in like 2 turns if they don't play any creatures. Runed Crown, sure. You go to Rune, shuffle your deck. Not a problem. Which rune do you have? You get to draw a card, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's the red one, which gives haste. That is relevant right now. Because whatever they play for 2 mana, they can give it +2/+1 and haste. We drew another land.
He said always here. I'm so glad that play went off.
Hand
Just
land.
like you planned, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, hand land for the win. You know, that's the patented Geek for All hand land TM.
And he gives us his smiley face emoji.
Hey, a Code Spell Cleric. Oh, shit. All right, this is the moment of truth. If that last card in your hand is something, then we don't win this turn. But otherwise, we sure as hell win this turn. Code Spell Cleric. +1/+1 counter, and they concede.
Nice.
Woo! There it is.
Nice.
Amazing. Okay, back up to...
that final tick.
Yeah. Platinum tier 3. I feel like we might... Well, no.
Platinum
We're going to do
tier
well,
3.
and we're not going to dance around that. We're going to keep going.
Yes.
That is the deck working as intended. That person's removal suite was disgusting. And I don't know whether they got the nut draw or whether that was just their whole deck, but regardless, that was ridiculous.
I mean, Alpha scolded us on how much removal we had.
Well...
I guess we needed it for that.
I mean, they only had 1 creature. Like, it turns out, as long as we were able to get through all the removal, we did great.
Well.
This is interesting. I mean, I'm still going to keep it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Dusk Wielder, eh? Okay, well, turn 1 this, pass, so we can have a 2/3 Dusk Wielder. That's fine.
We could have removed all their removal, Joe.
I mean, we definitely tried. We did with the dead bodies of our creatures.
Yeah.
Was the removal that this deck needed, apparently.
But not the removal it deserved.
Exactly. That's always the case. They have a Bloodline Pretender. That will hopefully get exiled. They choose Dwarf. So we go to combat. Attack for 2. No blocks. Activate. Targeting you. And then go to damage. And then foretell Jarl of the Forsaken.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all. If they want to get in for 2 here, they probably just do. If they want to get in for 3, if they play a dwarf. There's a red. Kind of. Lifelink. Okay, well. It's going to really suck when I exile that next turn. For them, of course. Not going to suck for me at all. Poison the Cup. Huh. What's the best way to do this? We have 4 land. We don't need 2 spells a turn. So we could just... Oh, but we want it to be foretold. So we just go like this. And then combat, attack for 2. Yeah, we're like letting them gain 2 more life. Congrats. Possibly 3 if they play a dwarf right now. But then we're going to block with the code spell, flash in Jarl, and kill it. So, there it is. Magda. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. That's interesting. So 4 life instead. I lied. All right. But it's not trample. And so that is fine. They make a treasure. Sure. We go to blockers. I block. Go to damage. Pass to damage, because it has to actually take the damage first. And then play something else. Axgard Braggart, which is a dwarf. So we play Jarl. Bye-bye.
Nice.
It is nice. Ah, Clarion Spirit. Because Clarion Spirit plus Poison the Cup means that we get a 1/1 flyer, and that Axgard Braggart goes away, and we foretell, and we'll take that Blood Sky Berserker off the top.
Yes, we will.
Let's attack with the Dusk Wielder. No reason not to. Magda is a very good card. They don't have any treasures anymore. If they attack with her, she's dead. Dwarven Hammer. Okay. It's a 6/1 trample. Sure.
I have to say, her outfit's pretty rad.
Magda's?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Blood Sky Berserker is... Frostbite on the Clarion Spirit. Sure. Getting a little annoyed with getting hit with Frostbites over and over, but it's probably fine. Clarion Spirit is a spirit, and we have a human cleric here, so let's just play the Berserker and the Story Seeker. Do we just attack first? Combat. Attack with both. No blocks. They go to 14. Blood Sky Berserker, Story Seeker, 2 counters, and Menace. It's a 3/3 pass. Now with Code Spell in the graveyard and Story Seeker on the field, if we choose to block, we also have Divine Verdict coming up, by the way, if people were unaware. Okay, great. So they get a treasure. We go to blocks, and we block with the Story Seeker. Kill their dwarf. We take 4, but we gain 2, so we take 2.
Nice.
They play a Braggart. Sure.
Okay.
No problem.
We'll get to use our Draugr to bring back our clerics.
Correct. We're actually...
Use the Iron Verdict on the...
Not that it's got to be tapped. We're going to feed the serpent. Actually, I guess we can wait till they attack with the Braggart, because they feel like they'll get away with something by doing that. And hopefully, again, as always, hopefully they'll put more resources into it in that way. Let's go to combat and attack for 1 in the air, because we can. They don't have reach, so they go to 13. Every point of damage matters, because as we know,
Yes.
1 is not 0, so if they would have been at 1, that's still a viable life total. This is an instant? Yeah, so that's fine. Let's see them attack here. Yes, do it. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That resolves because here's what I'm going to do. Wait till they activate. There it is. Because if they activated in response, they could have untapped it, but now instead it's just dead. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, seize the spoils, discard their Beskier Shieldmate to draw 2 cards. They play a land. They have 4 mana available. Okay. So Battlefield Raptor, raise the Draugr? It's probably fine. Because it's whenever a dwarf becomes tapped, right? So let's go to combat first. Oh no, we need 2 spells. Silly me. Battlefield Raptor first. Then raise the Draugr. 2 creatures that share a type. We'll take the Story Seeker and the Code Spell Cleric back, thank you. Now we have a 5/5 Menace. We swing out with everybody. Wow, they just let it through. Okay, target you. You're at 1. Like I said, You know what one
One's
isn't?
not 0.
It's true. But we do have, there it is. There it is.
Well, now it's 0.
Yeah. And in fact, it's interesting. They knew the 2 least scary cards in our hand. Because Feed the Serpent was still in our hand, which we
Right.
just kept the whole time. Just waiting for something that was relevant. Or not relevant, but like scary enough for us to play it on because we had all the other removal just waiting. Hey, look. We cast 20 white or blue spells. And so we get gold, we get experience, we get Kaldheim packs. Stay till the end of the stream, folks. We're going to open some packs. We got some packs that, like, I really want to open these so that we can, like, when Amy and I are playing, if we're doing, like, janky standard or whatever, I want to be able to do some stuff, so. "23rd playable." Amazing name. That's great. Okay, well, we have the Bloodsky Berserker, 2 1-drops and a 3-drop. This is a great hand. Doesn't matter, we're not playing a creature first turn, even though we have 2 1-drops. We'll just wait, play the Bloodsky. In fact, we probably could just play the Bloodsky on turn 3. Does that make sense?
Dave says, more handlands.
They have Jace. Oh, it's been so long, buddy. I missed you. He's so cool. All right, a 2/2. We play this. No fear? A little bit of fear. There's a little bit of fear. I'm afeared.
Do you think that Berserker has fear?
Yeah, probably. Okay, good. Yeah, Sparrow Sentinel is fine. Guardian Gladewalker is also fine. Putting the counter on that, we take 3. I am not afraid of that. All right, so, ooh, good. Okay, so we drew Raise the Draugr, so even if they kill, we can get it back.
Nice.
We play this. We play Dusk Wielder, Battlefield Raptor, and attack for 3 menace. They can definitely block, but both of their creatures would die, so they definitely don't do it. Yes, Jace, be mad at me. You're so cool. You brush that dirt off your shoulder, dude. He's so cool. I love him. I don't even care. He's just awesome. No blocks on 3 more. I go to 14. Hey, Akaya's Onslaught. That's fun.
Yeah.
Let's play this. Let's do... We can't play 2 spells this turn, but next turn, we definitely can. So, still attack with the 3/3, and only the 3/3. Uh-oh. Poison the cup. That's fine. That's what Raise the Draugur's for, people. And now I can be much more aggressive about blocking with the Dusk Wielder. Because then next turn we play... Oh, that's interesting how that works, huh? Okay.
What?
Oh, actually, we played at the end of their turn. That's even better. Yeah. Because I was going to say, because the Bloodsky Berserker would then be the second card we played if we raised the Draugr first. Okay. So they have a 2/3 with Reach to stop our Battlefield Raptor from feeling like it could attack. Ooh, damn it. No blocks? Fine, I'm still bringing it back. Less optimal, but it's fine. I mean, our creature's still alive, right? So, like, I'm not going to be upset. Oh, no, our creature's not dead. Like, it's still fine. In fact, now we get to play Bloodsky, Starnheim, 3/3 Berserker, no attacks. Okay, anyway. Sure. Block here. Sure. That is just fine. Horizon Seeker. Speaking of Seekers, we drew a Story Seeker. So let's play this. I'm actually super interested to see how this works for us. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Doesn't have trample, but it's going to get 5/5, 6/6, in fact. But it's the 6/6 is only until end of turn. It'll be a 5/5 again. But still. That's pretty good. Sure. They get to pick what they kill out of these two. And they get a 2/2 zombie as well, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Story Seeker dies, we gain 2 life. There it is. We're back to 16. They get a 2/2. Raise the Draugr to get back just their Horizon Seeker. So again, no value. Respect. Been there. Let's foretell this so that we can play that and then a second card later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, pass. They have enough blockers to deal with the Blood Sky right now. But if we draw a spell here, we did not. Pass. If we draw a spell, any spell, preferably a removal spell, but any spell is fine. That's also a land. Okay. Well, now we have enough land to play any spell that we draw. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He costs less because of the Starnheim Courser. Thanks, Starnheim Courser. You're the best. Let's do this in the correct order and not be a dummy, because I almost was. I was like, oh, we get the Scorn Effigy. Let's play that. No, because otherwise you don't gain 2 life, you silly boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They would kill the Blood Sky Berserker. But at that point, do I care? They have 2 cards in hand? I'm going to do it. I like, we are, if we're top decking land and stuff, like, I want them to triple block here. Okay. That's it. Sure, that dies first. Okay, cool. Even better. Unless they have something that deals 2 damage. They could have Jarl, I guess. We end our turn. No, they just let it happen. Wow. Okay. So now they don't have enough on the board to stop. They just didn't have anything to stop the Blood Sky. They kill the Scorn Effigy. Sure. Totally fine. That's not the thing that you should be most worried about. So they foretell a card. Okay. We drew Vengeful Reaper. I'm pretty sure we just play that. Like, we could try to hold up and do foretelly, 2-spelly nonsense, but it's got Flying, Death Touch, and Haste. But they have enough. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say just play it.
No, because, so, this is a 2/3. They just block with the Sentinel and the Elven Bowed Elf Warrior. So let's make them sack some things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On board, they only have 5 damage. There's Poison the Cup. Sure. Totally fine. Both on the bottom on their scry. That kind of sucks. I mean, I'm okay with it, but sucks for them. They are top decking, so they sack it. They give that -2/-2, and they kill it, and they make 2 L's. Interesting. Did not remember that's what that did, but that's probably fine. Now we don't have to worry about 2 spells a turn, so let's play this. Let's go to combat and attack for 2 Flying, Death Touch, Haste. They do the double block, and we can kill them both, right? Because it's Death Touch, so it's just 1 damage to each. Does it work? It does, right? Yeah. Good. Works for me. Let's put that foretold on the side, and we end our turn. Beautiful. Okay. They have a bunch of 1-powered things that when they put the bow on it becomes a 2-powered thing, but that's fine. And they play a land. They kill the Starnheim Courser as well with their other land. We drew a land. Raise the Draugr is going to be incredible if and when we draw it. They have all 1-powered things, but if they get cocky and attack with the Masked Vandal and then, like, re-equip the bow, beautiful. What did I just say? What did I just say? Dead. Awesome. That feels much better. Sure. It's a 2/3. A Dusk Wielder. Sure. Like I said, at this point we're waiting on Raise the Draugr, but we'll just pass. Raise the Draugr, or even... I guess a Code Spell Cleric would be like... Yeah, no blocks. A Code Spell Cleric would be good, but we'd have to wait 2 turns for it. That kind of sucks.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. All right, a 4/8. We drew a Clarion Spirit.
Nice.
Kind of. We still have to
Oh.
wait.
I thought that was one of the things you said you wanted.
No. Because, well, we have to cast a second spell for that to be
Oh.
viable enough. So we would need something else. So we have to draw a playable spell next turn, which mana-wise we know is possible. Valkmira. Ruins combat. Ruins combat math. I mean, it's still... These don't do more damage, right? Counter that unless they pay 1. A source we control. So that's it. So we can still block these 1/1s. We just can't kill them. But we prevent the damage. So we take 7 and go to 9. Okay. We drew the Iron Verdict. This thing has Vigilance. God damn it. Okay. Clarion Spirit. This sucks. I definitely don't want to do that. Oh, that's right. Countered unless we pay 1. It's paid. It takes 4 damage, not 5. But still. To be fair, I would have forgotten about that, so it's a good thing I didn't put it on something that would have needed 5 damage. And pass. That Elven Bow is kicking our ass. Yup. For blocks, we take 5 here. 1, 2, 3. In fact, should we just, like, double block something? No, because it's each source, right? If a source an opponent controls. But the Clarion Spirit still kills 1. So we'll do that. Yup. Okay. We killed one of their 1/1s. We did it! What a terrible situation. Alright, discard that last card. If it's a hand land, props to you, opponent. I like your style. It is a hand land. That's our
It's
thing.
a snow
Discarded.
hand land.
Yeah, good. Discarded. That's our thing. Pass. Looks like we're chump blocking. That's probably fine, to be honest. Just the 4/8. Chump with this 1/1 that would die to your 1/1s anyway. Yup. Okay. We drew a land. Suck it. No attacks. Okay. We have enough blockers. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They're not. They are. They're not. They are. They're not. Okay. That was real annoying. Holy crap.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
It's like, okay. Jesus. Don't attack. Do attack. Don't attack. Do attack. Exile. Anyway, we can do that when they attack. So pass. Okay. So they think that Sir Rolf's Packmate. Well, before they draw their card, I guess I'll do it now. Yes, it's countered unless I pay 1. I wonder if I can pay 1. I only have like 75 land on the field. They can re-equip before combat, but that's still fine. I just didn't want them to have the extra card. Who knows what it would be, but it's just another opportunity for them to do something. It's a fight spell, see? You're welcome, me. Alright, Clarion Spirit dies. They re-equip on one of them. They attack with 3 things. We go to 2 on board here.
Gross.
Yep. They're empty-handed, so we just go to 2. Okay. Bound in Gold.
Ooh.
We go to 1, but we put this on the Packmate. Oh no, it's gonna be countered. Okay. Anyway, pass? This is rough as hell. We're gonna chump with the Dusk Wielder. Masked Vandal doesn't... Oh, it destroys the Bound in Gold. They win. Okay. What a top deck, by the way.
Yeah.
Could have tried to give ourselves... Or we were trying to give ourselves another turn. But instead, we just lose. Block here, and take 2. That sucked. Okay.
Thank you, 23rd playable.
Yeah, that really sucks. Okay. Yep, back to tier 4 again. Alright. We are 2-2. It's only 9:36, so we're keeping it going. Stream goes till 10. So we've got some time. Hope everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah.
We would love to, if cool things are going on in your lives, as always,
Please sound off in chat.
feel free to humble brag. We want to hear it. Put a smile on our faces. Keep a smile on yours. As always, we want to make sure that everybody is continuing, no matter what is going on in your life, that you're continuing to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is important. All right. The dock.
Ooh.
Okay. Duskwielder, Elderfang, Story Seeker, they mulliganed. We're keeping.
Ooh, what are their sleeves?
Nylea. The showcase Nyx version of Nylea, or Constellation version of Nylea. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Go to 5, go to 5. Damn it. They didn't go to 5. Okay. They played a mountain, we played a Duskwielder.
Yeah.
It's the cat. The Almond Cat. They have Finn the Fangbearer.
I guess this
Really?
person likes Eternals.
Really? Alright, so what we're going to do is he has Death Touch too? What the hell am I supposed to do about that? I guess I just play this. Make them discard one of the 4 cards left in their hand. Chump block with the Elderfang Disciple, let it die, and then use the Stalwart Valkyrie, or play the Stalwart Valkyrie for 2 next turn as a 3/2 flyer. They discarded a land. They only have 3 cards left in hand. Hopefully they're either flooded or screwed now. Okay. Come on, opponent. It's a land. Finn does not attack.
Okay.
But Iron Verdict will be a very good play if and when they attack. So I guess I just foretell that. And then play that. No attacks from me. Go ahead. No attacks again from our opponent. Finn may be their only creature. Let's play the Starnheim Courser. So that we can actually start attacking now. Next turn, I mean. By now, I mean not now, but like now.
Right.
If you get it, you get it. Everybody gets it. Hey, a Broken Wings. Sure. We'll exile it and play this one for 2 mana. Good times. Immerstorm Raider, they can discard one of their... Oh, why do you have Kolvori in your deck? I guess because you have Finn the Fangbearer as well. Code Spell Cleric, huh? Okay. So we'll tap 2, exile the Pegasus to play the Stalwart Valkyrie, play the Code Spell Cleric to put a counter on the Stalwart Valkyrie,
Nice.
and then not attack. If they have another Broken Wings, props, I guess, but otherwise, Stalwart Valkyrie, a lot. Maskwood Nexus. Interesting. Okay. So Maskwood Nexus, all their creatures are every creature type. The same is true for all their creatures in their deck and not on the battlefield. And they can tap 3, tap that artifact, and make a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature with Changeling, which is probably fine. Let's go to combat. Attack for 4 in the air. They go to 16. We play the Story Seeker, I guess. And we end our turn. Okay. Finn the Fangbearer is just sitting there super menacingly. All right, they got a 5th land. 2 cards left in hand.
As well.
Yeah, definitely. That would be crappy.
Yeah.
But he only has 1 power, so like that aspect of it, like his death touchy aspect, would not be as scary, just because of menace or whatever. But let's attack for 4. Okay, they go to 12. Okay, because they can use the Maskwood Nexus, which they're probably going to do now at the end of turn. Sure, you have a 2/2. Let's see who wins the race. Do they go too wide with their 2/2 changelings, or do we kill them with 4 power in the air a turn? We have 3 more turns if they don't do something about the Valkyrie. Two green to foretell. Okay. Is it a Seryl's Packmate? They just need 3 mana for something else? Oh, yes, for the Maskwood. That would make a bit of sense. No attacks. We take our turn. We draw land. All right, deck. I know that I feel like I'm on the front foot, but that doesn't mean I don't want resources to be able to use against my opponent. That's like not how this works. Yep, see, that's why. Deck, could you help me out like a little bit? Because they're getting stuff like Demon Bolt, and I'm getting stuff like Basics. So, little bit of help. Little bit. Just a little. Yeah, they still have 6 land on a Mold of 5 and a discard in the beginning of the game. Okay, deck. I was nice. Like I said it nicely. I didn't call you names. Why? They get a 2/2. They play a land. They're flooding out too, but they have that Maskwood Nexus. Oh my god. I was like, alright, that's fine. We're not going to draw anymore. Come on, deck.
Do we just have all of them now?
Almost. We have 10. There are 5 more left in the deck. No attacks. This is dumb. This is very dumb. Okay. We still have this Iron Verdict just sitting here. And if our opponent knows anything about this set, they know what the card is at this point, because we haven't played it. I guess it could be Kaya's Onslaught as well, as far as they know, because we haven't really attacked. I guess we did, but I don't know. But like, otherwise, it's probably pretty obvious that it's Iron Verdict. No attacks. Come on, man. Yeah. Well, we're drafting at this point, so we are just, tons and tons of basics. That's what our deck is. It's these 5 cards, 6 cards, and basics. That's what our deck is.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
what
much.
Frostbite. Okay. Turns out when you draw like removal, you can use it.
No.
Hey, a Seryl's Packmate. What did I call? All right, so they draw a card.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Calamity Bearer.
What the fuck?
All of their creatures are giants and deal double damage now. All of them. Thanks, Arena. This is nonsense. Block here. Block here. 4, 8, 12, 16. So we have to block there as well. Oh, right. We don't have to do that completely. But that doesn't... Fine. Sure. We're at 8.
Cool.
Holy crap, we drew a spell. Holy crap, I didn't know our deck had those. Oh my god, it's been like 6 turns. Pass, I guess? The nice thing is, we still die. They attack with everything, we're very dead. Yup. But by very dead, I mean like by 2, I think we're dead. They don't attack with Calamity Bearer because they know that we have the Iron Verdict. So we take 2, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we definitely lose. With the Iron Verdict, if they'd attacked with the Calamity Bearer, we would have like only just died, but still
use the
died.
Iron Verdict on the Packmate?
I mean, it's irrelevant. These are all these 2/2s are dealing 4 damage each.
Oh.
So yeah, they're playing their little
Yeah, but
emotes
that's
that they
only
paid for with their extra
5 or
money.
whatever.
No, 4 damage per
each.
creature. They said good game.
Okay.
Pass to blockers. We block here because of the death touchiness. Go to damage. And then just Iron Verdict the Packmate. Yeah, because if we'd killed the Calamity Bearer, it still would have. We would have blocked the Packmate, and we would have taken 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and still died. So, okay, and that's the end of this draft, I think. Right?
Thank you, the doc.
Well, as I said, we were going to be opening packs at the end of the stream anyway, so we got some
We
time.
have just the right amount of time.
Exactly. But let's get our prizes first. We only got 2 wins with that sweet deck. 250 gems, 2 packs. I mean, like, so many Feed the Serpents. So,
Yeah, and we even took one out.
I know. Which, I mean, to be fair, as we saw, Iron Verdict, not good if your opponent's not attacking you. Feed the
Yeah.
Serpent would have been much better than those Iron Verdicts. So swapping one of those for this would have probably been a lot better, because a lot of times we were sitting on the Iron Verdict forever.
Yeah. And these Raise the Draugrs are pretty damn good.
They're great. They're really great.
They are really
Especially
good.
because like we weren't even trying to
Yeah.
get particular creature types, but we still end up with 7 clerics, 4 elves, 4 berserkers. Like some of that is overlap, right? Because
Right.
there are elf berserkers and there are like elf clerics and dwarf clerics and stuff, but like still it's just incidentally that happens. And again, the one time that we got the Blood Sky Berserker back, we didn't mind because we didn't mind using the Raise the Draugr for just that card because it was good
That
enough.
card is fucking sick.
Yeah. All right, so 250 gems, 2 packs. Let's open some packs and see what we've got. What's in the store today? Anything that we care about? Probably not. Nope. I mean, the Lotus cover looks cool, but I'm not paying for it. All right, so let's open 10 Theros Beyond Death, I guess. Sure. Why not? That's why. Because you get mythics like Clothis, God of Destiny. That's such a good card. And then a mythic wild card, and a rare wild card, and Perforos' Intervention. Elspeth Conquers Death is amazing. Super relevant in Standard. Great card. Nylea's Intervention, not as relevant. Card's fine, I guess.
It's an interesting art.
Yeah. I know you like Arasta
Yes, I do.
and the little spiders that she makes.
Yes, I do. The spiders are so cute. Don't you just want to tickle him?
No.
Like under his chin?
No.
Like just below the pincers?
Just below the venomous pincers? No, I'm
They're
good.
not venomous.
They're not venomous. That'd be
You're
ridiculous.
so cute. You're not venomous.
Oh, God. Thassa's Oracle, our first, apparently, Eidolon of Obstruction. I guess because I don't pick this card in draft because it's not good for draft. 2 mana, 2/1 first strike. Loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers our opponents control cost 1 more to activate. So in Standard, that might have been relevant if anybody gave a damn. Temple of Plenty as well. Always nice to have like the utility lands, especially the temples. We'll open the last one. Just cuz. All right. We got another rare wild card. We're working towards Mythic here next, which is nice.
That's a good card.
Which is?
The Triumph of Anax.
Triumph of Anax is fine.
Or am I thinking of the other one?
Probably.
The
Again,
red-blue one, I think.
I don't,
that was in Kaldheim.
I was going to say, I don't recall.
But it's like a shield.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
red.
That's the Battle of Frost and Fire. I think that's the one. The Giants one. Nyxborn Seaguard. Hyrax Tower Scout. Nexus Wardens.
Which turned out to be a much better card than I thought it was when we
Yeah.
were doing the practicing.
That's very good. Irreverent Revelers, or I should say, it's not that it's very good. It's very annoying.
Yes, it's hard to do something about.
Yeah,
Which means it's good.
yeah, sure. Irreverent Revelers, Setessan Skirmisher, Shimmerwing Chimera. You mentioned the Triumph, and so our rare is Storm Herald. I don't love this card. I guess it's fine. Okay, let's open 10 Zendikar Rising packs.
Ooh.
We could get a Nissa or a Nahiri, Amy. Let's open 10 of them. We did not get a Nissa nor a Nahiri, but we got our first Nighthawk Scavenger. That card's so good.
Ooh.
It says this is our first. There's no way. I picked
don't think
so
so.
many of these in draft.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here with your lying nonsense, Arena. I don't believe you. Not for 1 second. It is a Cleric. That's something. We got the Skyclave Relic. The Glasspool Mimic. The Crag Crown. Again, utility lands, I'm all about it. Like, give me more of these, right?
Girl shit, I'm all about it.
And we got Clothis in that same spot in the last 10 that
Yeah.
we opened, so there you go.
I know.
Coveted Prize. It's that guy from whatever that band is. His name I can't remember. When it's zoomed in, that dude looks exactly like him. Felidar Retreat. Look at that cat beast.
Yeah, he's
It's-
creepy looking.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, not the shocked
Yeah,
looking
that's
one on the
weird.
actual card. I was talking about the token art.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've got a Throne of McKindy, which is pretty cool. Inscription of Ruin is a nice card. I like it a lot. And then there's this awesome Master of Winds.
Yeah, I love her.
Again, I think out of all this, the best 2 cards that we opened are right here. Plus the land is really great. So, okay. I might leave this. Whatever. We can come back to it some other time. Let's go to some Kaldheim. Shall we?
Oh, Marcus says it'll say new until you complete the play set.
Oh. Well, it says first.
though.
It's so weird. Like, because it's
Do you
definitely...
mean it says first until you have 4 of them? Because that sounds dumb.
That does sound dumb.
Like, who? What?
But anyway, 10 Kaldheim, which means we get... Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So,
All right.
double mythic in Alrund, God of the Cosmos,
Hell yeah.
and Haka, Whispering Raven on the other side. And Haunting Voyage. So we've used this to great effect.
Yes, that's a good card.
Very good card. Another good rare land. All about it. The modal double-faced lands are great. We got another Yorn and Kaldring.
Cool.
We got Varagoth, the Bloodsky Sire.
Yeah, I know we have him.
Yeah. Raven's Warning. I know we have those.
Yes.
Rise of the Dreadmarn. We didn't pick this one, but we opened it as a rare in one of our packs.
Yes.
A rare wild card, speaking of rares. Battle for Bredegard. This card's fine, right? Yeah, it's probably more for constructed. I can't see it doing too much in limited. And this Glorious Protector is a fine card. 4 mana 3/4 flash flyer. Like, even if you don't use its ability, although if you do, that's great. And it's got Foretell for 3, so that's fine too. But Alrund / Haka is awesome. Getting that feels really good.
Marcus says it shouldn't be saying that. Maybe it's because of the broken historic update?
Who knows? Everything
doubt-
that
I
was
don't know.
so messed up. That we tried to play
Oh, God.
Thursday night or Friday night or whatever it was, and or Friday afternoon, and it was not
It was
helpful.
just so fucked up.
Yeah. All right, 10 more packs, and these will be
right.
our last set of 10, and then we can do some random ones here and there. But come on, Kaldheim.
Yeah.
Not that you haven't treated us well, but treat us well. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another one of your favorites.
So good. It's just so good. It's like such an amazing card. We got a mythic rare wild card.
Oh, you've
Where's-
got my Necromancer.
Your Draugr Necromancer?
Yeah.
Where's Dave Mann? Get him back in this chat
Dave
right
Mann,
now.
we got some shocks.
Oh, there's that Battle of Frost and Fire. So this isn't the one I was thinking of. It's maybe it's just Invasion of the Giants is the one I was thinking of instead. But here's Battle of Frost and Fire. We do have shocks with Mythic Reflection. Redain, God of the Worthy. So we get another modal double-faced god. Redain and Valkmira. This is the other land that the other artifact that we kind of lost to. Kind of.
Exactly.
Kind
Sort of. Lost to.
Runeforge Champion is fine.
Well, the art's really awesome.
Yeah. This art is awesome.
Yeah, that's really fucking beautiful.
I haven't seen this card in a while. We already have one, obviously, because it doesn't say first, which is weird. But flash of 4 mana 3/3 flash flying, foretell of 3. Foretelling cards from your hand costs 1 less and can be done on any player's turn, which is really, really cool.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, hey, That's some pretty sweet openings for
Yeah.
today. I think I'm going to go with some Kaladesh packs to finish off the last few minutes of the stream, just because I don't see how we're going to get more Kaladesh remastered packs. So I think I'm just going to open these 5 so that they're not sitting here waiting for mates for us to open 10 of. We got a common wild card, a Ruinous Gremlin. Look at how angry he looks,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he's ruinous. He's
Yeah.
gonna ruin everything.
Yeah, he's like putting his saliva all over the metal and ruining it. We have the Maulfist Squad.
Yeah.
Brute Squad. And then we have a Lathnu Sailback.
Ooh.
Was this from one of the Planeswalker decks? I do not remember this
I
card.
don't remember it either.
This has to be from one of the Planeswalker decks. Inventor's Goggles. 1 mana for an Inventor's Goggles. Equip 2, +1/+2. Whenever an Artificer enters, you may attach Inventor's Goggles to it. All right, that's interesting. I mean, there's an Artificer right here and right here.
It looks like she's already got goggles, so...
Yeah. 1 and a white for a 2/1 Dwarf Artificer. We can sack her, return an artifact, and 1 artifact and up to 1 enchantment from our graveyard to our hand. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
For a 2 mana 2/1, that's awesome. Ridge Scale Tusker, 5 mana 5/5, and it enters. When it enters, you put a counter on each other creature you control. And our rare. Ooh, I love that art so much. It's so cool. Look at how big that bird is, Amy.
Yeah,
I
it's
know you
really
don't.
awesome.
I know you're not a big fan of birds, but
I do like that one.
yeah, it's pretty good. Hey, for people out there right now in chat, just an FYI, I wanted to let you all know. Ooh, first of all, our vault is open, but or available. I mean, just wanted to let you all know that whatchamacallit, that this Wednesday on the channel is the second to last episode of our playthrough of Super Mario 64.
Yes.
So you should definitely tune into that. That's on Video Games for All. Link down in the description if you are not already subscribed. You should be. We're almost done. We're doing super well. And by that I mean, good God, enjoy my misery, I guess. But we're almost done. And that feels pretty nice. Okay. So we got another common, a Consulate Turret. I mean, we didn't open a lot of this, so we're getting a lot of firsts here. Look at this Oval Chase Dragster. It's like a souped up vehicle. Impeccable Timing is a good card. Fire Forger's Puzzle Knot, Minister of Inquiries, and an Ether Flux Reservoir.
Nice.
Okay, interesting. I guess
Marcus says, notice the specialist's ability. The specialist's ability doesn't require tapping it. I think that.
I know. Well, it was the uncommon that was over here, the white card. It's true, which means you can just tap 2, play it, tap 1, and use it because it doesn't have to tap. So even if it's summoning sick, you can still do it, which is awesome. I did note that, which is really, really cool. Vault progress is 103%, so we get to open our vault. Ooh. We get 1 mythic rare wild card, 2 rare wild cards, and 3 uncommon wild cards.
Wow.
Thanks. Back to the packs. Kaladesh, again. Select for inspection is fine. Commence. Oh, wow, we have all of these, apparently. Maybe we opened a lot more of this than I thought. Outland Boar. It's a Gruul card, Amy.
Yeah.
And it's a boar.
Gonti.
Nice.
Gonti's sweet. 2/3 Death Touch. When it enters, we can take one of the top 4 cards of our opponent's library, and we can play that whenever the hell we want. That's awesome. We'll finish off these Kaladesh, and then we'll end the stream.
Marcus says, I use it in my Depala, the Short and the Furious EDH deck.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it seems so sweet. We opened another Outland Boar, but we also opened Foundry Inspector. I got this card in the pre-release for whatever of the 2 sets this was from. I got this card in a kit with... Oh, God. Someone will be able to help me. It was an invention in the kit of an artifact. It's the one that you can tap to put +1/+1 counters on all of your artifact creatures. I can't think of its name. but it was an invention. It obviously wasn't in the set itself. It was an invention of an older card. I don't remember the name offhand, but with this and that, and by the way, because it was the Nut pre-release pack, it also had the Tezzeret, the mythic Tezzeret from that set.
Wow.
So, which benefited you for having artifacts and gave you more artifacts and stuff. That deck was insane, and I loved it. I was super happy with that. So I think of that every time I see this card. It's a very good card.
It's a weird art. It
Yes.
looks like a gold-plated scorpion. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just got like its eyes are like, zoomable so that it can,
Yeah.
whatever.
So it can seek stuff or inspect stuff.
Things, yeah. And we've got a metallic mimic as well.
Oh, nice.
I've seen this used to pretty good effect. So yeah, you can choose a creature type, it's that chosen type, and each other creature you control of the chosen type enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, which is really sweet. Tribal decks are awesome, I enjoy them. So like we just saw that Artificer Goggles card earlier, and here's a Propeller Pioneer, which is an Artificer. You could pick this as Artificer as well and just go off with Artificers. So,
Yeah.
And last but not least for tonight, we have... Ooh, Narnam Cobra. I like that one. Ooh, Arborback Stomper, though.
Yeah.
Sage of Shilia's Claim. Or Shayla's Claim, excuse me. I messed that up when I was opening the cards and reading them off, too. Silly me. Anyway, Sage of Shayla's Claim. Uncommon Wildcard. Hinterland Drake. Leave in the Dust, which is a great card name. Renegade Map. And our final for the night rare is... Whir of Invention. X blue, instant improvise, which means your artifacts can help cast this spell. So you tap your artifacts to pay 1. And you can get an artifact with CMC X or less, put it into the battlefield and shuffle.
Marcus says you were thinking of Steel Overseer.
Thank you very much. It is absolutely Steel Overseer. Yeah, so I got an Invention Steel Overseer, the Foundry Inspector, and a Tezzeret, a mythic rare Tezzeret, all in the same pre-release pack, which was gross.
Insane.
It was awesome. I loved it. I was super happy. And I will say, I talk about this in a lot of our openings the product openings that I do. But I did it at a store that I wasn't usual at, so I didn't really know a lot of the people. So I wasn't as comfortable like windmill slamming it, showing off to the people next to me, and like bragging about it, which sure is probably like, I'm sure there are some people who like open bad pools. God knows I've been there, who don't as much love when some people do that. But I still appreciate it because I love seeing when people open the Nut in pre-release packs because I love pre-release packs. So even if it's not me, I still love when other people do it. But I can definitely get if some of you are listening to that and listening to me saying, oh, I wanted to show off whatever. And you're going, oh, God, you do that? I get it. I definitely get how that could be frustrating. But yeah, so that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Please do not forget, we will be back here on Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Please be aware of daylight savings, as I mentioned.
Yes.
But 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be back for the continuation of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi as we play through that entire Budokai series. We are partway through Tenkaichi. I spent some time, as I promised I would do, and beat some more of those difficult levels to try to unlock some more things for our Dragon Gate or Battle Gate or whatever it's called. It's a weird name for the story mode, but we will be back this Friday. If you were at the beginning or here at the beginning of the stream, you saw the promo thumbnail already. Talks about the fact that we are going to be doing some of the movies fighting. So we will see how we do with those. Can introduce Amy to some of the movie characters for the first time.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that, to see what you think of them.
Okay.
But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
We hope that you all have a fantastic week. Thank you to each and every one of you who joined us, whether you were lurking, whether you were commenting. We hope that you noticed, if you were lurking, that this is a friendly chat environment. You are more than welcome to speak up whenever you would like. We are more than happy to interact with each and every one of you. But if you would prefer to lurk, that is also fine. This is a lurker-friendly stream as well. Please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy, as we always say. Super important. And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.